Hey guys, the Bearded Beast of Duloc here, sporting the old school Batman shirt that the kids got me. I want to talk today about bench press plateaus. It's a common question I hear over and over again. Bearded Beast of Duloc, I reached a bench press plateau. What do I do? First off, this video is addressing the 95% of you who really don't have legitimate bench press plateaus. You just think you have a plateau. For the rest of you that have a legitimate bench press plateau, I'll give you a little bit of advice at the end of this video. But to start with, let's talk about the 95% of you who think you have a bench press plateau but actually don't. Here's what's going on, okay? I want you to open up your log books, open up your training logs or whatever, and analyze the progress you've made over the past year, over the past 6 months, over the past 2 months. If you look close, you will see that you have actually been adding a rep or two here or there, every other workout or whatever. Kids, that's progress. That's not a plateau. When you first start lifting, you make huge, or generally you make huge jumps in the weight that you can lift. When I started benching back in the day in 1986, before you were born, kids, I started with 95 pounds by 3 reps, and I quickly jumped in a year and a half to like 275 pounds for 3 or 4 reps. So I made really fast progress, and even if your bench stinks, like, a lot of guys have issues with their bench press numbers, even if your bench stinks, you still probably made pretty good progress the first year, year and a half, and are probably benching at least 200 or around there. But in any case, over time, that progress is going to slow. Okay, that's a normal thing. That's not a plateau. You have to understand that. When you first start lifting, you're going to see those big jumps in strength and muscle size. After that, things will slow, kids. Things will slow. That's not a plateau. That's normal. There isn't any magical, mystical bombing and blitzing, plateau-busting bullcrap that's going to automatically bump or spur your bench press up to 400 pounds after that point. Those types of articles are nonsense. They are nonsensical. But back to the point. Do I have a plateau? No, you don't. Look at your logs, okay? And if you're adding at least a few reps on a set per month, you're making progress. What you need to understand is that even a rep or 2 addition per month is going to add up to a 40-50 pound bench press gain each year. Let that sink in. If you add a couple reps each month, your bench press is going to go up 40 to 50 pounds a year. True story, bro. Do the math. Promise, it won't let you down. If you even only add 1 rep per month and you take that over the course of a year, you're probably still going to add 25 pounds to your bench press. True story, bro. Do the math. It won't let you down. Think about it. Say you're an intermediate lifter doing 6 to 10 rep sets on your bench press, and you're at, say, 200 pounds by 6 reps today, and you add 1 rep a month. After 3 months, after 4 months, you hit 10 reps. You add weight. Another 4 months, you hit 10 reps. Or a couple months after that, you hit 10 reps again. Let me start over. Let me backtrack, okay? Say you're at 200 pounds on the bench press today for 6 reps, okay? You add a rep, you add a rep, you add a rep, you hit 10 reps in like 4 months or whatever, okay? You add weight. You go up to 210 pounds. You drop down to, say, 7 reps. You add a rep, you add a rep, you add a rep each month. Okay, we're adding 1 rep a month. And after like seven reps, you're up to, or after 7 months, you're up to 220 pounds on the bench press. and by the end of the year, say you squeeze out another 10-pound or 5-pound gain on the bench, so you're up to a 225 to a 230-pound bench press by only adding a single rep a month. Okay? Is that horrible progress? Is adding 25 pounds to your bench press a plateau? Well, no. You could possibly be adding more. There's always something you could be trying to improve your strength, okay? We can never look at our numbers and say, I couldn't have done better. But, you know, we don't have a magical formula to determine we don't always have a magical formula to determine what we could do better. But look, if you are making progress and you are adding at least 1 to 2 reps to your bench press per month, then it's not a plateau. It's not a plateau. From that point, you can ask yourself, are there things I can be doing better? Say, doing more tricep work, making your back stronger, okay? Making your shoulders stronger, making your lockout stronger, you know, things like that. So, that's that, okay? 95% of you don't have a plateau. You just have seen a slowing of gains. You're not looking in your logs and realizing, yes, I have been adding reps week in and week out, month in and month out. So, for the rest of you that really do have a bench press plateau and haven't seen any progress at all in 3 months, I want you to try something really magical called open the mouth and insert food, okay? I don't want you to change your program, okay? For a month, I want you to eat more food. That's what I want you to do. I want you to up your calories by 1,000 to 1,500 per day for 1 month, maybe up to 2,000 calories per day for a month if you're not afraid of adding a few extra pounds. Now, kids, this isn't going to turn you into a sumo wrestler in 1 month, so fear not, okay? The extra calories might just be what you need to get your strength gains moving again. You know, 9 times out of 10, when I look at the food logs of guys who are trying to get stronger, they're also trying to stay as lean as possible during the process. And that's, you know, that's your goals or whatever. But it's not always the greatest. You know, sometimes if you're eating and walking that fine line and you hit a plateau, sometimes it's a good idea just to up your food intake and let loose for a month and see what happens. So if you have a plateau, bump your food for a month and enjoy and keep pushing on the bench on every set, and hopefully you'll see a little bit of a bump. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below in the comments section. And as always, please subscribe to the Bearded Beast of Duloc, kids. The Bearded Beast of Duloc. Have a great day, guys.